It's August 20th. Can we call the Franklin County Commissioner meeting to order?
Commissioner Stottlemyre?
Present.
Commissioner Waymire?
Present.
Chair Harris?
Present.
Vice Chair Metter?
Present.
Commissioner Dickinson?
Stand for the resolutions.
Oh, she's here.
All right.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please stand.
Good morning, Commissioners. A reading from Psalm 9 and a prayer. I will give thanks to the Lord with my whole heart. I will recount all of your wonderful deeds. I will be glad and exult in you. I will sing praise to your name, O Most High. O Lord, you are God of all things, and so I spend just this moment to exult in you, to speak of your greatness and to be thankful. God, thankful for where we live, and then want to intercede and offer this invocation for our county commissioners with gratefulness for all that they do in taking this time and the groups that they are a part of. Lord, so much of that is unseen, and because you are in all things, you see all of their work, and so we humbly say thank you and ask for your presence now, for your wisdom in this meeting, in the name of Jesus our Lord. Amen.
Thank you. Correspondence, Derek?
Yeah, we've got Patrick Smith here from K-Camp. Pat, you want to come up?
Morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for having me. My name is Patrick Smith. I am the risk manager at K-Camp. And we like to personally recognize all of our members that meet the criteria for our Risk Management Achievement Award. And Franklin County was one of those members. And we know you can't prevent all property loss and liabilities, but we do appreciate the steps that Franklin County has taken to reduce the risk of property loss and liabilities, along with the risk management committee that was formed here. So we got this check in the amount of $5,341.17 as our appreciation for your continued membership with K-Camp and your efforts in minimizing the cost of coverage for your county. We appreciate your due diligence and all of the staff that helped organize all the training meetings and inspections that went into getting this award. You guys have any questions or anything for me?
No, I think it's cool. And not just a certificate, but a check too. That's awesome.
Yes, yes, most definitely.
Thank you.
Patrick, thank you. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
very much. Everybody could take it.
Thank you.
Thanks. Then we have Brian.
I would have known the gentleman that came before me was going to come bringing you money, I probably would have chosen a different day. I don't have any checks with me, but I really do appreciate the opportunity to come and have a conversation with you this morning. As you know, through the TGT Tourism Grant program, you give our organization, the Ottawa Area Chamber of Commerce, the opportunity to be able to fund add some funds to some of the programs that we do throughout the community. We're not only a program or I guess a community event organization, but that is a large piece of what we do because we do believe quality of life is important in our community. And so we hope we add to that through some of the programs that we do, and we actually would have just finished up a couple of them. And so when I originally talked to Christina about coming and have a conversation, I was just thinking about fireworks, but we also actually just finished up our concert series as well. So I was hoping to kind of be able to do two birds, one stone, if that's all right with you. And so the first one being, you all were able to award us $1,950 to be able to go towards our Chautauqua Festival fireworks shoot that took place on the 4th of July. That is a program that's continued to adapt over the years and continue to grow. And we're very excited to see where that's going to take us next year. But I do want to just be able to report that we would have had a fantastic showing of individuals throughout the community participate in that program, to be able to watch the fireworks show. We had a nice, just about 20-minute show with a finale that the shooters took quite a bit of pride in. It's one of those things when you think about shooting fireworks, and Rod, someone who shoots fireworks, you probably realize this, it's definitely not as easy as just clicking a button and everything just goes up. There's a lot of time it takes to be able to choreograph all the pieces to make sure they work together and make a decent display. And so we're very proud of what we've been able to accomplish this past summer and look forward to be able to have another fireworks show in 2026 as well. Given that 2026 will be the 250th anniversary of the United States, we definitely weren't going to take that lightly, and we'll use that as an opportunity to be able to celebrate as well. And so, through conversations with the City of Ottawa, who's also a very large sponsor of this program, they've already committed to infusing quite a bit more funds into that program. And so next spring in 2026, when we bring these grants forward, I'll be asking you the same thing, and hopefully we can come together to be able to give Ottawa, Franklin County, but really all those who come into our community, which we know takes place. People do come into Franklin County to be able to experience this fantastic 4th of July, and hopefully a safe 4th of July, mitigating any personal injuries that could come if people try to put on their own show. So hopefully they can come enjoy our really big 250th United States anniversary show. And so, is there any questions about the Chautauqua Festival or the fireworks shoot that takes place? Perfect. Well, and I would also just mention that we also just finished up our summer concert series that we put on. That looks like 2 concerts, one taking place in June and one taking place in August. This past August 8th, it would have been a Friday night. We would have had very warm weather, but a fantastic showing of individuals. This concert actually started at 7 o'clock, and by 6:30, there were already 200-300 people that were already sitting there ready to be able to take part in this free community event. And I should mention that, yeah, this concert series costs nothing to be able to participate in, so individuals can come. We just ask them to bring a lawn chair, unless they want to sit on the ground or stand the whole time. There are a few benches at Legacy Square, because that's where the event takes place. But yeah, so bring your lawn chair, and then the chamber supplies a beer garden, and then we also invite some food trucks. And obviously, downtown Ottawa has plenty of opportunities for food and beverage as well. So I love working with those small businesses to be able to make this a really fun evening in downtown Ottawa. But yeah, so long story short was we project near just about 1,000, probably a little bit less than 1,000 individuals between the 2 concerts came out to be able to participate with us. But still a lot of fun, and a program that wouldn't be able to be accomplished if we didn't have a long list of sponsors, but also the help that you all give us. We specifically allocate your guys' funds to be able to make sure the word gets out. So we use that for marketing dollars, and we do that on a handful of different ways. And it obviously works because we have people show up to these events each year. So thank you for that support through the TGT program, and looking forward to more events. And if it's all right with you, I do have a shameless plug. On September 26th, we will have our Ladies Night Out event, and that is another program that you all have sponsored as well. And so looking forward to that. Ladies, if you're interested in it, I'll have a fun night, or a fun day really, because it takes place from 1 to 7 p.m. Scavenger hunt, refreshments, and downtown shopping. Should be a great, it's actually our 20th anniversary of this event as well, so a very historied event. People really look forward to that. I hope we have a fantastic 20th anniversary for that as well. And so if you have any questions about those programs or anything else chamber related, I'd be happy to answer those while I'm here.
Cool. Like you're busy.
Yeah, we try to stay busy. We definitely try to stay busy. We've got a great team around us and great community partners. So very lucky and blessed to be able to be in the position that we are and be able to do the things that we get to do. So thank you for supporting that, and looking forward to partnering with you in many ways in the future as well. So appreciate you all.
Thank you, Riley.
Thanks, Riley.
Public comment
We have none.
on consider the approval of claim vouchers of $1,744,130.43. Second, consider the approval of the meetings on August 6th. Third is consider the meeting of study session on August 18th. Fourth, consider the approvals getting bids for tires. And fifth is consider the approval of addition of the lead recycling technician position. That's it.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Commissioner Stottlemyre?
Yes.
Commissioner Waymire?
Yes.
Commissioner Metter?
Yes.
Commissioner Dickinson?
Yes.
Chair Harris?
Yes. Item number 1 is Health Department Adjustment Report. Brenda.
Morning.
Morning. Thank you for your time today. Just would like to ask for approval for our bad debt adjustments and also for our insurance adjustments. In the document that I gave you, I want you to note that I did sort them by the visit type, and many of them being family planning. And I just want to let you know that last year I was able to get an additional $16,000 in grant money on top of the $26,000. So as you can see, it easily covers the $1,700 that we have there for write-offs. And then also the immunizations, we also have a grant that's $9,000 that easily covers the $507 we have there. And then insurance adjustments, we did have, that April, May, June, we had $98,546 in charges. Now that's charges, not income. But, of course, so just seeking approval, please, for the adjustments report. Any questions?
Questions for Brenda?
I'll make a motion to approve the Health Department Adjustment Report for the second quarter of 2025.
Second.
Commissioner Waymire?
Yes.
Commissioner Metter?
Yes.
Commissioner Dickinson?
Yes.
Commissioner Stottlemyre?
Yes.
Chair Harris?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Second item is rezone application 2505-0042 Carswell. Pat?
Morning, Commission.
Morning.
All right, today we're looking at 2050 Haskell Road, roughly 4 miles to the southwest of Ottawa. The applicant is requesting to rezone 8.5 miles out of a quarter section to build a home on. There's a letter on file from Rural Water 4 to establish a water meter. The owner will retain the remaining acreage for agricultural purposes. No significant conversation was had during board discussion. Staff and Planning Commission both recommend approval.
This is another family member.
Family member, he
The
owns
family
the
member?
land, he just
Yes,
wants
which
to
is always
finance
cool.
the 8 acres for the home.
Yep. I would make a motion to approve.
Second.
Commissioner Metter?
Yes.
Commissioner Dickinson?
Yes.
Commissioner Stottlemyre?
Yes.
Commissioner Waymire?
Yes.
Chair Harris?
Yes. Item 3, consider approval of purchase of 2025 Crestline ambulance. Christie?
Good morning.
Morning.
So we were able to send out 3 bids. I did get 2 back. One which absolutely suits our needs. We know what we're going to get with the 2025 Crestline ambulance. It's just like our Medic 4 that we have. The second bid that I got, they could not fulfill getting us a box-type ambulance. They wanted to give us a transit van, which we know does not really suit the needs. Plus, it's been sitting on a lot unused for about 2 years. So given the dynamic of the size, they couldn't give me an exact price on the quote. The quote that they had given me in the amount of about $135,000. That didn't include any of the graphics, any of the wiring for the radios, and it didn't include the new requirements for the COTS system. So we know it's going to be much more than that in a much smaller ambulance. So my recommendation, if you approve it, is to go with the 2025 Crestline from Pinnacle.
We get away with the Sprinter style on transports when they're stable, but not for all you need for.
So the problem with them is, is particularly the Mercedes, that thing runs beautifully, but it pushes the patient completely against the wall. So you do not have access to both sides of the patient.
Gotcha.
You're limited on where you can store things. So if you have a critical patient where maybe they're on a ventilator, multiple IV pumps, there's no way to safely store those items and transport the patient. Plus, if it's a serious call out in the field and you have maybe 3 or 4 providers, there's no way to access, for everybody to have access to the
Yeah.
patient. So we found they're just not ideal in a critical situation.
Doesn't fit our needs.
Plus, we can remount the box where we can't with the Sprinter or the transit van.
All right.
I'd make a motion to approve the purchase of a 2025 Crestline ambulance from Pinnacle Emergency Vehicles in the amount of $261,130.
I'll second it.
Commissioner Dickinson?
Yes?
Commissioner Sotomayor?
Yes.
Commissioner Waymire?
Yes.
Commissioner Metter?
Yes.
Chair Harris?
Yes,
Thank you.
thank you. Staff reports, Derek?
Yeah, just a couple of things real quick. First, want to thank Ryland for coming in. I feel like we give a lot of money out to folks throughout our budget process, and I don't feel like we get a lot of thank yous. And so I appreciate the fact that he comes in, he gives us updates, he thanks us. I think it speaks well to his character, speaks well to the relationship between the county and the chamber, so appreciate that. Secondly, the first presentation we got from K-Camp, there are several members of the Risk Management Committee in here, including Don. Appreciate the work that that committee does. I mean, $5,000 in the grander scheme of things maybe doesn't move the needle, but I do believe that the work that committee does and the work that our department heads and electeds do to train their folks on risk mitigation, basically, I do think it's moved the needle over the years. So appreciate that and the work that goes into it. So that's all I have, Rod.
Paul?
Good morning. Just an update on a couple of things. You may recall that we worked on a grant to work on some safe roads, pathways and such, and we applied to the state for the match. Originally, the program from the state was 20% match because that's the Fed's 80-20, and the state changed the rules and 15% match. We agreed to that. Talked to Whit O'Brien rep yesterday, just said, I haven't heard if we got approved or not. And she said, well, they're just debating if they have to vote on it again or if the fact that we submitted, we're okay with it, paying the $8,000 if that passes. So we're approved. They're just figuring out how to formally approve it. So once we get that, that means we've got that match from the state, so 15% of that grant, which was $800 and some thousand. So it's pretty significant. That's good news. The feds, it may be months before we hear anything on that side of it, but at least we know we got state approval. And then Jeff and I met with Whit O'Brien again yesterday, and we're working on another grant under the same program for a couple of bridges, and he can probably fill you in more on the detail, but that application to the feds is due by the 15th of September. The application to the state for the match is due September 1st, so we're kind of under the gun. But we've got some good documentation. Jeff's already done a ton of work on that, so I think we're in pretty good shape. But we're going to try and like I said, get a couple of bridges repaired or replaced. And like I said, he can give you more detail on it, but really appreciate working with Jeff and the work that his office is providing. So we're continuing to seek grants. You never know if any of that's going to come to fruition, but if you're not in the game, you're certainly not going to get anything. So we'll keep trying. Happy to answer any questions.
I would just tell you, thank you for putting the time into the county, Paul.
Sure.
We know you have competing considerations and there are always other things, but the fact that you're helping us like that, hopefully it bears fruit, but if nothing else, I know, and Jeff and I talk about it all the time, this has been a great experience for him just to see this side of the job and how that works. So thank you for taking the time.
Thank you. Just also, just so you know, tonight I'll be at the Pomona City Commission meeting. They've asked me to help them with their strategic planning. And so this will be, they said when I get there, they'll have a notebook for me. So I'm kind of curious as to what I'm taking on, but no, happy to do that. So I'm anxious to see what Pomona's thinking and glad they're looking at a strategic plan. So that's good news. So, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Pat? No, sir. Christie, got any more? Sheriff?
I just wanted to share that last week, the National Institute of Jail Operations had their Central Region conference up in Overland Park. And at that conference, we had 4 of our staff members who were recognized. Corrections Officer Paul Golden and Corrections Officer Braden Watkins were both recognized as nationally certified corrections officers. And then Lieutenant Alexander and Sergeant Matty Garner were both recognized as nationally certified correction executives. And it takes a lot of work for them to get that. There's a lot of classwork that they have to do online. There's some in-person classroom classwork as well, and then some project stuff at the higher level. So good for them for doing that, and it's just an acknowledgement of the commitment that they have and the work that they've put in. So we're very proud of them and what they do and what they bring to our organization. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. That's all I have, unless you have questions for me.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, just real quick, I want to kind of piggyback on what Paul and Derek were talking about. I have learned a lot, and Paul is a great asset, so thank you for what he's doing. There are two structures that we have submitted. The first one is at 1525 John Brown. It would be just east of Idaho. It's a hand-laid structure built in 1930. It is on the historical list, so that's put some obstacles in our way to get it on there. And then the second one is the 1475 Old 50 Highway. It's going to be just west of Homewood on Old 50. It was one of the things that kind of delayed Dave in getting the asphalt completely down there, because the structure that needs to be widened in order to actually support the roadway. And it was built in 1928, so I believe both of these bridges are probably two of the 10 oldest that we have in the county. So if you have any questions about that, I'd be happy to answer, but hopefully we do see that bear fruit. Kilo has completed the bridge aprons that we needed prior to the chip seal work for us down on John Brown. They also were able to get the 600 feet that we had requested on Eisenhower south of 7th Street, and it came out really good for us, so I appreciate the work they've done. The chip seal guys should be out of here sometime this week if the weather holds. If not, it'll be the first of next week. They're getting real close. We've got all of the limestone done, just working on the haydite now, and I think they're finishing up on John Brown as we speak. I did speak with Heartland Striping that we had the issues with out on John Brown. They are here right now working for the city of Ottawa. Said that while they're in the area, they would try to take care of that issue between where the stripes have been peeling off between the Hilltop and Iowa. That's the only 4 miles they painted. So hopefully we see that taken care of in the near future. We have 3 different brands of motor graders right now that are in the yard being demoed. John Deere just left. We have a Komatsu coming in today, and then we'll have a Cat next week. And I believe that's all I have, unless you have anything else. Oh, one other thing. I will be putting in front of you in the next few weeks. Her name is Mona Blevins. She's been trying to close a road down, it's a minimum maintenance road down on Butler Terrace, be just east of Texas. There's 3 property owners. We've got them all on board now, so we'll probably be reaching out to you to vacate that in the near future. That's all I have.
Do we have when's our next biennial bridge report come?
They have them now.
Okay.
This year. They're still up at Cook Flat. I spoke yesterday just with them, and they said they would have those back to us. In fact, I've been using them for these 2 bridges. on those
Great
open roads.
information, especially as we start kind of thinking about budget and
Right.
needs, and I mean,
Yeah.
buildings are easy to see. It's when it's below or
Exactly.
not below grade or anything like that. You don't think about, well, I need to start thinking about replacing this, just how much is build up on you, or what you have in the future, so.
Right. We are in a good place with our bridges, but that doesn't mean that we couldn't make it better.
Yeah, no, we're doing good. Just not something we want to fall behind.
Right, absolutely, absolutely. That's all I got. Thank you.
Commissioners, Don?
Yeah, I might mention a little on the risk management thing that I do serve on there for the county, and it's a very informational. Amy does a whale of a job of keeping us in information-wise, meet with K-Camp. I mean, they know her and she knows them, and she makes every effort to see that we get every benefit that we can get. And it's nice to sit down there every quarter and kind of look at trends of what's going wrong and what's going right. But it's I think by keeping a good record, it also lets the department heads understand too, what their big issues are. And she, just like getting, like he said, the 5,000 is not a big deal, but it also means we're doing something right, because most of them aren't getting that deal. You know, even if it is, and we've bought over the last couple of years with that money, some defibrillators and stuff, put them out through the county in different departments, and one right outside our door out here. Hope we never have to use, but it's there, you know, so it's been, Amy's done a really good job of putting that all together. And Brenda's already gone, so I can brag on her. She come up in the Chamber of Commerce last week with the Wellsville and put on a very good program. People enjoyed it very much. It gives opportunity for the public to get a better understanding of what that department does and how much it does and what it does. So, you know, and I've been able, when they asked me a long time ago if there was somebody, well, now they keep wanting somebody all the time. Now they've realized how more informational they get from that face-to-face conversation and PowerPoint and ask questions, and you know, so they've really, the chamber up there has really enjoyed some of the departments coming up there and firsthand giving a outline of what they do. That's all I got.
I just went to an ECAN meeting last night, and they were talking about their risk management and how they went through the process and how it helps that you're sitting down and doing stuff, and it was a good meeting overall.
This has been a couple of weeks. We've had a couple of chamber coffees. One was at Southern Star Central Gas Pipeline, which if you don't know is kind of get off on 68 Highway and turn right. Huge, a lot huger facility than most people thought was out there. Basically, they move gas. And anyway, it was pretty cool to learn about that. The second one was introducing the new leadership class. And one of our sheriff's deputies is a member of this year's class. And also, if you've ever been a part of a leadership class in the last 40 years, they're having a dinner next Wednesday, the 27th, and they would like you to be a part of that. They're going to meet at the OMA. If you get on the chamber website, I think you can probably negotiate your way to get your name on the list, but get back together with your class. I did have chamber board meeting last Tuesday, and then last Thursday, attended a check presentation, Ottawa Main Street. Some of the executives of Ottawa Main Street were here to present a check to the owners of the ice cream shop downtown for the rehab of their living quarters upstairs. So just another reminder of things that are available if you're willing to pursue it. So anyway, that's all I got.
I have no doubt.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Aye.